All right, I'm here with Providence basketball sophomore Justyn Fernandez. I appreciate the time. I want to kind of just start with, the whole kind of whirlwind of the offseason. Obviously, you're preparing, getting ready, for that next season at George Mason. Obviously, Kim gets this opportunity. What was the process for you, just kind of going through that, watching that, and then ultimately, obviously, following him to Providence?
It was a tough process, just knowing, that I won't be, I may not be at Mason the following year. But it really wasn't all that bad. I mean, I talked to Kim and I talked to Coach English about it, and he kind of gave me security that, he wanted me to follow him wherever he went, if he stayed or if he was to leave. So that definitely, gave me a lot of confidence to know that I was in good hands, for the rest of my journey, whether it's at Mason or elsewhere. So, and eventually, it came out that he got the job at Providence, and it was time to go. So,
Definitely.
that's how
And
that went.
yeah, and like I feel like it's unique in the sense that Providence was kind of in your list out of high school. Did that
Yeah.
make it a little easier in regards to at least you had, some familiarity with the program? Obviously, basketball's all about relationships and you chose George Mason, I'm assuming because of English, but just having a little bit of an idea of what the Providence basketball culture was about, did that help a little bit just, in knowing where you're going to be?
Yeah, I mean, during my recruiting process, I definitely, being that Providence was one of the schools that I was, considering in the end, like really seriously. I definitely did like my own research on, the school itself, the facilities that it had to offer. And now a year and a half later, 2 years later, now actually being here, even though it's not under the same coaching staff, it's under the one that I feel more comfortable under, which is why I chose George Mason over Providence in the first place. But now that that coaching staff is here, and now that I can actually experience those facilities, and just that the Providence experience, the Rhode Island experience, I'm really excited for it. So.
Definitely. And you talk about that Rhode Island experience, the facilities, you're now, you're there, you've seen it. What does it feel like just kind of, arriving? I know I'll talk to you in a sec. I know you obviously have a little bit of a setback injury wise, but just to be there to kind of see the facilities, what stuck out to you just kind of being around the new team and just being in Providence, Rhode Island?
To start off with, my teammates, when I took the visit, I had committed before I even seen the campus, but I had like in person, but I had already knew what it was about. And then when I got up here, I took the visit, me and my other two teammates who transferred with me, Josh Oduro and Ticket Gaines. So after that, I mean, we kind of got up here, and as soon as we got off the plane, we all kind of like looked at each other, and we was like, okay, this is kind of like, this is gonna be fun. This is gonna be an exciting year. And then just, the drive from the airport to back to campus, it was like a 20-minute drive, but, just seeing, just going, and first 5 minutes in the car, we're on the highway, and we see like the mindset sign,
Yeah.
the mindset billboard. And like, so that was pretty cool, like to know, like seeing that grow at Mason, and then to, us transferring here and us, everybody being here now, that being like the thing, so I'm really excited for that. Um, Being around my teammates, they definitely felt like I kind of already knew everybody. Like, you kind of meet everybody, you've seen it. Like we watched them work out. And I was really excited, and everybody around just kind of made it feel like home. So just doing that and being able to experience that with my teammates who were coming with me, and also the coaching staff that was already in there, kind of, yeah, it's kind of a no-brainer, honestly.
Yeah. And, we obviously talked about English, like I said, obviously a huge part of, really, I mean, your basketball life at this point, right? In terms of his recruiting you in high school, playing at Mason for a year, now at Providence, just what makes him special for you? You talk about the mindset, kind of that, something that he follows, kind of I don't want to call it a mantra, but just kind of like a way of being, again, a mindset, on the basketball floor. What is that like? Just kind of being around him, the presence and the confidence that he gives you and gives other individuals.
Um, it's funny. We actually just had this talk yesterday. I stepped into his office, and he had asked me, we had a conversation at IMG when I was there, and he came down to come and see me practice. And I just was honest, and I said I felt felt the most comfortable. It didn't felt like a coaching staff, but it felt like it didn't feel like in that sense, it didn't feel like a business. Like it felt like I was building an actual relationship with the coaching staff and things like that. And definitely just knowing that we have the genuine relationship, knowing that he'll never sugarcoat anything with me. Being at Mason, it definitely made it was tough because he was so hard on me. A lot of times there was times I thought like, yeah, he just doesn't like me, and my teammates were also kind of like looking at me like, dang, like Justyn can't do anything right. But at the end of the day, I always finish practice knowing that, it came from a good place and he genuinely wants to see me, do well and strive. So, he's gonna try to get the best out of me every chance that he gets. So him just pushing me and putting that confidence in me and, being hard on me, I really appreciated that. And that's, ultimately why I'm here now.
Awesome. And for just basketball wise, for those who may not be familiar with your game, I have obviously, I cover the Big East, cover the Atlantic 10 as well. So seeing you play, saw you in high school, but just for someone maybe who's not aware, how would you describe your game first off? But second, what are you looking to kind of improve upon and continue to develop, as a basketball player?
Um, so I mean, I'm somebody who think I can kind of do like everything. I don't think I have like oh, he can only do this or take this away or I don't think I'm really that kind of guy. But I feel like I'm comfortable in any position that I'm out on the floor, whether it's to score or if it's to pass, or if it's to, now, you just said what can I improve on? A big weakness of mine or a place that needs the most improvement for me, I definitely is my defense or was my defense, and I got better throughout the year. First half of the season at George Mason, I didn't play because I couldn't defend. And then, due to injury and stuff, I really had to step up and my defense got a lot better. And, just day by day, it was improving. So, and I'm still getting better at that. So that's definitely something that I'm looking forward to showing that I could do this year and for upcoming seasons to come that, I can defend now. Like I'm good. I can defend. I'm good.
Absolutely. Just kind of last question. Like I said, I know it was kind of reported today. I know you're dealing with a little bit of a setback and injury. Not trying to get into details or timetable or anything like that, but just for you, how you feel mentally. Kind of I know injuries. I was never at your level, but I played a little D3 basketball. I know injuries can kind of kill you mentally sometimes, but just how are you dealing with that? And kind of what the process of you getting back on the floor.
Just taking it day by day, just understanding, kind of can't rush it. That, it already happened. There's nothing I could do about it. I could sit and pout about it, but, I'm just kind of stepping in every day and I'm just attacking it. I mean, whatever it is that I can do, I'm trying to do, and whatever it is I can't, I'm trying to figure out something else I could do that can better me in that area that, I can't do in that very moment, but, maybe I can figure out in another way. So definitely, just taking it day by day. I think another thing that's really been helping me is the people around me, being here, being able to see the guys every day, be in practice and, like just feel the energy. Like, I'm a little setback right now, but it doesn't really feel like it. Like I'm still super involved, I'm still around, so definitely that's what's been helping me so far.
Awesome. Well, listen, I don't want to take any more of your time. I appreciate it. I know Providence fans are excited for you, excited for this next season. I'm sure I don't need to tell you. I'm sure many people told you. It's one of the best atmospheres in college basketball. Something you're gonna
Yeah.
have to experience. So I know you're excited for that, whether it be a little bit delayed or not. I appreciate it, and we'll be in touch.
Yes, sir. Thank you.